Pen doesn't work. We said corn dog, onion rings, Sonic burger. Was it Sonic cheeseburger?
Sonic cheeseburgers, yeah.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburgers.
Corn.
You just spit all over me. Gross.
What was the other thing?
Onion rings.
I have that.
Darn it. All right, here we go.
Okay, you can do this. Use your adult voice.
Yes, I'll take 2 corn dogs.
Sounds good.
And then I'll also do...
We have money in the account.
Yes!
Thank you. You're welcome.
They could probably read the cards. Look at
Hi,
that.
welcome to Sonic.
Look at that. They can read the card
Hi,
numbers.
welcome to Mukbang and Movies. How should I introduce this? Hi, welcome to Sonic. Can I take your
Hey,
order?
your card away.
Got my number?
Stop! You're not supposed to show that side.
Let's try this again.
Oh, there he was.
There-
That's his cameo.
Buddy's cameo.
Babe,
Jinx, don't make us lips.
babe, open it.
Perfect. And I've already paid. I was about to pay you again, so thank you.
And you said ketchup?
Yes, please. Perfect. Thank you so much. She's so nice.
A refill? You get refills?
That's cool.
No, seriously, you get refills?
Yeah, we do. We don't ever do we always do the actual drive-through.
I'm sucking this
Why don't we
down.
So obviously I'm doing the intro. So obviously this is Mukbang and Movies. Mukbang? Not mukbang? Mukbang?
Mukbang.
Mukbang? Yeah.
Basically, I saw mukbang on YouTube, right? And I was like, what is this? This
Wow.
is real. This is really people watch this. And I was like, this kind of, we love food.
Yeah, we do love food.
We love movies.
And we love to eat. And we love to talk about movies.
we love to eat.
So we're like, let's just do this thing. Now, oh, she's coming back.
She's coming back. Okay, abort.
Food looks good?
Oh, yeah.
Food looks good.
Yep, looks great.
So this is a cool way for me to incorporate retro reviews into the channel. But we're not just judging the movie today, folks. We're also judging the food. And every single week, we're going to go to different restaurants and get the same meal, whoever the special guest is. It's not always going to be her.
Because I will gain 500 pounds.
And we're also going to give our verdict on both things, the movies and the meals, right?
Okay.
And today's movie is...
I almost said quarantine.
Quarantine,
Inception.
the movie. And it's also funny because one of the comments said, that's not an old movie. And you're right. It's not old, but it's older than 2020. So I'm like, this is retro, man. Yeah.
Austin, where were you in 2010? We were in the same walk of life, but not in the same physical, geographical location.
No, I didn't know you in 2010. But I was in the movie theater on opening day. Because at the time, while I knew the name Christopher Nolan, I didn't necessarily know as much as I know now because he's one of my favorite filmmakers working, right? I knew it was the director of The Dark Knight and The Prestige. And it's like, are you still talking about the drinks, girl?
Did I see this in theaters or did I see this with you? Like once we were together, like...
I didn't know you then. I had another girlfriend.
I'm sure you did.
I did. She was fake. We'll come back to Sonic eventually, but we wanted to start out with like the marquee things that Sonic has to offer. So here's how I found this out. I went on Google.
Wow.
What's the best thing at
Innovative.
Sonic? Yeah. So today we are eating as we pull them
I'm
out.
scared to like get this too close to the microphone. I don't want it to be like deafening.
That's Sonic tater tots.
Tater tot. Oh, and then here,
Sonic
look.
tater tots.
Sonic onion rings. Those look good. Austin, do you love onion rings? Tell us something about yourself.
That's another part of what this video is. We're going to eat things that we don't like. I don't
Show
like
the
onions.
camera.
Oh,
those look good.
I haven't had onion rings in 15 years, so that should be fine. We got a corn dog!
I love Sonic corn
I didn't
dogs.
get mustard.
I don't need anything for anything.
No, I like mustard on my corn
She
dogs.
asked you.
I know.
Stop holding the corn dog like that. Oh my.
That's a single burger? I don't think
Yes.
I've ever had a burger from Sonic.
You haven't?
Legit. I don't think I've ever had a burger from Sonic.
Oh my gosh. I wish they could like see this laid out.
You guys get to be here for it.
I'm so excited.
It's one burger with everything?
Oh,
Yes,
that
they
looks
put everything
good.
on it. Pickles, tomatoes, lettuce. Let us eat this burger together.
What are we going to start with?
Harmony. So Inception.
Inception.
Directed by Christopher Nolan. Do you want ketchup?
No, I'm going to go ahead and eat mine.
All right, great.
Oh, can you hear how crunchy that is? Mmm.
All right, that's pretty good. That's a good tater
Their
tot.
tater tots are good.
That's a good tater tot.
Mm.
Have I ever had their tater tots?
Have you been to Sonic?
I have, but I always get the same thing.
What do you usually get?
I always get the Chicago hot dog
Ooh, I forgot you got that.
and fries.
Y'all need to try that. It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
and then a banana milkshake every time.
The real.
I'm missing
banana.
that right now.
No.
The real banana milkshake. But apparently that's not the most popular item at Sonic, so I didn't get it. All right, so what is your what did you just slap your arm? What is your relationship with Inception? Like how? And I know we just recently watched this to prepare for this video, but what's your relationship like?
So I have seen Inception more times than I usually see a movie because I'm really iffy about rewatching movies. Anyway, so yeah, I've seen Inception probably 3 or 4 times. Would you say?
Yeah, at least
That'd
with
be
me.
With you, at least, yeah.
Yeah.
So my relationship, Leo, hi, yes. Tom Hardy,
Weirdo.
hello,
Okay.
yes, sir.
This is not a review. This is a sex fantasy.
You said relationship.
So the first time I saw Inception, I loved it. Obviously, I was just enamored, and this is before I was thinking as critically as I am now. But I wasn't like all-time status with this film. Because
Really?
as you guys know now, this is in my favorite movies of all time.
Were
Yeah,
you confused the first time you watched it?
I was. I
Not
absolutely
confused.
was. But it wasn't on a level of, obviously I understand that they're in multiple dreams, this and that. It was just trying to piece together all of the intricate parts that Nolan had to offer, because it was unlike anything we had ever seen before,
So after you watched it, are you the kind of person that goes and like researches online?
Oh, 100%.
And then when you rewatch it again, like
Yeah.
you kind of think about those things, or do you just try to figure it out yourself?
100%. No, walking out of the theater, I watched this with my mom, my brother, my aunt, and my cousin Bradley. I remember exactly who was there.
How the heck do you remember this stuff?
So we walked out, and we were all just like, but that was the talk of the town for so long. It's like, were they actually
Did
in a
Nolan
dream or
ever
not?
say?
Well, apparently Nolan and Leo are the only two that knows whether
Good.
it's a dream or not.
I would hate if they actually came out and said, because then that kind of ruins the whole like.
It does. I like open-ended endings, and not that Inception's completely open-ended, because everyone has their theory,
Right.
and I hate to skip all the way to the end, but in my opinion, he was in a dream. That's where I'm at on it. There's the theory of, he has his wedding ring on and all the dreams, and if he's got it on at the end, then he's in a dream. But that's, that's the theory. It's something that people can piece together and tell, absolutely. But there's no definitive answer. So it's still just a theory. I think he's in a dream.
Let's try these onion rings,
Okay.
because I know that's what you've been waiting for. I want to say, in the film, his son is so cute. That little haircut, I'm just like, I watch that and I'm just like, oh my
You
god.
mean the same scene that they show over and over when his
Yes.
son turns around and Madison's like, oh, he's the cutest little boy.
Guys, these are so crunchy. I cannot wait.
I don't like onions.
He doesn't just not like onions.
I hate onions.
He actually goes out of his way to avoid onions. So it's the texture, not the taste.
Yeah.
Oh my. Crunchier. Even crunchier than I thought. Mine must have been cooked with something else because they are sweet.
It's not
they taste
bad.
like a donut.
But it's the texture of the onions.
It's good.
Like cooked. Cooked and raw onions are worse. But I don't like cooked onions because they're slimy.
These are not slimy. These are cooked perfectly, honestly.
But I'll say this. I'll say this. The taste is not horrible. But I just don't like the texture.
Oh. I'm having another one already.
I don't know if I can eat
Sometimes the onion rings are
it.
overcooked.
Did you eat the whole onion ring?
Yeah, and sometimes they're overcooked and they're like, the onion rings dry and like
Yeah.
shreddy. Or
Shreddy.
they're undercooked and they're like, ugh.
Yeah.
These are actually perfect. Oh my, it's getting all over my face.
I don't like it. That's what she said. I don't like it.
I'm not to you, she didn't. You don't think sometimes it's not fun to watch a movie that's too hard, like, to follow?
We'll talk it out. What do you struggle with Inception? To me, it's Leo's... It's almost a character study on Leo trying to find himself, right? And obviously, you can go the metaphorical route of, oh, he's trying to find himself within the dream. Or you can say, he is, because what he's dealing with in this movie, his wife jumped out of a building, and she
Right.
continues to haunt him in his dreams.
In his subconscious
In
or
his subconscious.
dreams?
Well, a little bit of both.
And they also go
But
back
that's
between
what
those words. Dreams, subconscious. I'm just like,
Well, that's what they say in the dream, though, is that is your subconscious at work. It's occasionally we'll see when they go into the different layers, they know when someone else is infiltrating the dream state, which I think is just the coolest thing. It's like what Nolan did to piece this movie together, all of the different parts, man. They're firing on all cylinders.
so question.
Okay.
Did he write it or did he direct it?
A bit of both.
Because I would think, as a director, a movie like that, you'd have to be like, they'd have to explain it to you. Because how could you get your vision out
Yeah.
into a film? Like, making that
Yeah.
if you didn't even understand it.
Yeah. No, I agree with
So
you.
that makes more sense that he kind of co-wrote that. I didn't realize their onion rings were so good. No wonder it's on the most favorite listing that you looked up. What was it called? Most favorite?
It was on Reddit.
They got the tea. Now, what's the actress's name? What's Maul's name?
Marion Cotillard.
I like her.
Yeah.
She's the one from Batman.
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises. Yeah.
Yes, and she's fantastic. I think Inception. I loved her in The Dark Knight Rises, but I think Inception is superior, mostly because of her death scene in The Dark Knight Rises. You remember when she's laying there and she goes, "Come on!"
What was that? Hang on, I wasn't looking. What was it?
It's just the worst.
Oh my! Well, poop.
That's a good burger. Obviously, my food criticism is just not all there because it's like all I'd say is that's a good burger, but it's warm. No, seriously, it's warm. It's a little greasy, but it's not greasy on the level of some other fast food restaurants.
I like it because the condiments, they do not skimp. You know, you
Yeah.
go to like McDonald's or whatever, and it comes with mustard and ketchup.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
Oh, we'll go. We'll test it. It's pretty good though.
there's like, look at that. There's like a ton of condiments on there. Yes. Yes, please.
I will admit, the onion rings were good. I'm positive.
Oh my God!
No, but listen,
I'm glad this is recorded.
I'm positive on the flavor. I just don't like the texture of onions. So that's unfair. So far, the tater tots, the onion rings, the burger,
Your burger's about to like,
we have 3 wins.
your burger's about to leave. Oh, you got stuff all over your finger.
The burger's a win for me. It's maybe not as good as I think, because I've heard people claim Sonic has the best burgers. I'm like, nah.
You have?
Yeah, oh yeah.
This feels like an actual burger that you got at a barbecue.
I agree. It's good.
Charbroiled.
It's not super thick, but that's okay. I don't need a super thick burger, you know?
I feel like every time I watch Inception, I like find something new. And I also like can't watch it without you now, because I need you to explain what's going on.
But what is the difficulty? I understand. It's a slightly confusing movie, but
Slightly.
once you piece it together, though, the fact that they go from dream state to dream state, the further they get, the more their lives are at risk. And
Because you can die in the dream world.
exactly. Well, no, you can't, but they go under with such a hardcore sedative at the end. Once they get into that deepest level, if you die, you stay in that. That's what happens to Ken Watanabe's character, is he stays in and grows old. And then we see Leo find him at the end, or at the beginning, which is actually at the end. So it only has to do with
That
the
kind of
sedative.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so confusing.
Well, yeah, but once you piece it all together, though, the movie makes complete sense. My only issue with Inception, once again, top 10 movies of all time, if you saw the list. A little too much exposition. They're constantly telling you what the actual...
Instead of showing you, they're telling you.
They're telling you instead of showing you, which Nolan normally refrains from. He's only done it in a couple of movies. Dark Knight Rises, I think he does it occasionally. And then Inception. But Inception, I think, warrants that because it's so confusing. If they're not giving you that exposition, then you're
That's
baffled.
what I mean, though. That's so
You're baffled.
like... Exactly. So much too much for a movie.
I agree. Favorite moment in Inception? What is it? Okay.
Ready? You gotta pull it out like it's a sword. Oh, mine got stuff everywhere.
You didn't do the sound effect.
Oh, okay.
I already did mine. You gotta do yours. There you go. Okay. Catch up.
Should we touch tips?
Sure.
Touching tips.
All
Just
right.
the tip. Just
There
the
you
tip.
go.
Ooh.
Look at that. Just like in college.
Ready?
Yep.
Did you eat corn dogs as a kid?
Oh, absolutely. I loved the mini
I
ones
knew you were gonna say that.
The mini
hot
corn
dog's
dog?
different.
in the freezer section.
Do you mix your ketchup and mustard together?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
You have to.
That's why we're together.
You have to. That's the reason why we're together. Because we mix ketchup and mustard
I don't think
together.
everybody does that.
Really? Come on, y'all.
My favorite, okay. The slow motion scenes. Those are really good.
Those are brilliant.
Like when the van is falling off the
Yeah.
bridge.
Yeah.
Even when it hits the water and everyone's like slow motion.
Yeah.
I think those are really, really well executed. And also just a really random one. When she starts molding the world. Like he's showing What's her name?
Ellen Page.
Yeah, Ellen Page.
So surprised she's so good in this movie. She's
Why?
phenomenal. It's not that I don't think she's a good actress. I just didn't see her fitting under Nolan's umbrella. You know what I mean? But
No, copyright.
Copyright, yep. she plays up. I'm gonna choke. She plays up to Tom Hardy.
just choke.
Did you just choke? She plays up to Tom Hardy, Leo DiCaprio, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I mean, this cast is insane.
I love him too.
Yeah, he's fantastic. The rotating hallway scene, absolutely my favorite moment of the movie. I was just so impressed with the filmmaking one. But then
the stairs. Oh, I just
Hans
spit.
Zimmer's music combined with the action choreography is something that I don't think Nolan is. Did you eat that whole corn dog?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I've got the
the
butt piece.
The butt piece.
the choreography is something that Nolan's always not struggled with.
Is that what it's still called? Choreography?
Yeah, it's stunt work, action, choreography. Yeah,
Huh.
It's not as maybe on point as the rest of the film in this and The Dark Knight, but it's still good. I can't. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
To me, it's more of like I hate to say thriller, but it's got you that suspense.
Yeah, it's not an action movie. Inception. There's action in it, but it's not an action movie. It's a dramatic thriller of
Right.
sorts, and
I like
it has
that dramatic thriller.
like that sci-fi elements to it. And that's one of the reasons why it's one of
That's
my favorite
true.
movies of all time is because it has everything you want in a movie: suspense, action, thought-provoking. You just got a piece of corn dog on my laptop. You thought I didn't notice, but I saw it in the corner of my eyes. It gets better every time. What movie can you say gets better every single time you watch it?
Twilight. Oh no. Oh, I know. I do have a serious one. Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Absolutely. By the way, was a corn dog a win for you?
Heck yeah.
I think that's the best thing I had today. Favorite item? Are you back on the burger? Favorite item that
We
you
paid
had
for it.
today? Burger, tots, onion rings.
Honestly, I think the onion rings.
Ugh.
So here's why.
I get it.
Here's why.
I get it.
A lot of onion rings are beer battered, right?
Yeah.
These are just regular, different batter.
Too oniony for me though, man.
No, that's perfect. If it's
get
too
it.
thin, it's too nasty and stringy, but it's a thick piece of onion.
Yeah.
Cooked well. Delicious.
I gotta go corn dog. I'll finish that in a second, by the way. We gotta finish off with our cherry limeade.
I've already been sipping on mine.
That's the best thing I've had. That is fantastic.
Could be limier.
Oh man, I love
Think?
it. I love it. Yeah. A little bit of cherry, a little bit of lime.
What we should have got was their Red Bull slush. I just saw it on the menu.
Oh my god.
Oh,
that's
Red
good.
Bull slush.
That's good. Yeah. Out of all of Nolan's movies, where does Inception rank for you? Like The Dark Knights, Interstellars, Dunkirk's, The
Ooh.
Prestige.
I just snorted. I'm gonna rank it
I'm going back to the burger.
third.
Third? Behind what's your top two?
The Batman movies. Dunkirk.
I guess that counts. Sure.
Well, yeah, you have to watch them together.
Okay.
Dunkirk and then Inception and then probably Interstellar.
Okay.
Interstellar is another one that's really hard to understand.
Yeah. Dark Knight, Inception. Both of my top 5 of all time. Top 10 of all time. For me, this was the highlight of our
cherry
meal.
lemon?
And I need you all to let me know. Do you want me to actually rate the food individually, give it a score? I would say we can start doing that the further we go along. And if you guys like this series, you want to see it continue, get down in that comment section. Let me know what movie should we tackle next. And please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoy this. It tells me you want to see more. It helps the video out. And it's something that I want to continue doing. So definitely show that support.
Yes.
Anything else you got to say?
No, I'm kind of sad that I'm not gonna be in the next one, but
Yeah, you are.
I get to be.
Yeah.
You're choosing me.
Yeah. I mean, I could choose Buddy. Buddy, come up here, pal.
Come here.
You've been back there the whole time.